All right, now that we got everything out of the box, it looks like we got our poles, our connectors, our feet, our wheels, all of our excess parts. These are my tools. Now we'll throw it all together. So this is the maximum length now that I got it together, and you will see that it is not way wider, but what's nice about it is that you can adjust it. These pieces will kind of come in a little bit tighter as I get the side set up, and then we can have it just the right size, because if you look over here, the reel needs to be right there. See how far it goes over? So we'll have to shrink that up about 4 or 5 feet, but it gives you the flexibility to do that by just changing the screws around. So I just made it as long as I could to begin with, so you can always shorten up, and I don't really feel like falling in the pool trying to get it wider.
Cool.
So, yeah. It's kind of nice the screws came in the right place, or came in the right holes already, so made that fairly easy. But I'm gonna feed this guy into here, back in the bolt to secure it. Don't over tighten anything first, of course. Instructions say so. So we got that one. Now we're gonna put the wheels on. Now what I have to do is I have to get it all the way across. Goes here, bolt in, cool, and then I gotta just adjust that a little bit in, and then put the straps on, but cool. So it comes with some foot holding brackets for the other side, so that you can actually mount it into like a deck or something like that to anchor in that side from moving. Really important if you're windy or a lot of rain or weather where you're at, but they come with it, which is super cool. All right, so now that it's assembled and we have it kind of where it needs to go, I haven't tightened up everything yet, but what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually going to take out the little secure screws that we put in when we built the whole railing across. I'm gonna take that out on 2 different sections. I'm gonna bring it into the size that I want, and then I'm gonna use the self-tapping lock-in screws that we're gonna have to use for the rest of it to set it. So we're gonna set all of the things to size now, rotate it, secure it at all 3 points in each section. Just like that. So we're just going to do that with all 3 sections. Now, all of the sections except for the 2 that I was talking about already have one of the screws in them that we secured at the beginning. You just have to rotate it, use 2 of the self-tapping screws to lock in the other sections. That's also how we're going to move it. Take it away from our pool and to our pool as we use it, if you're not putting it in as just a solid thing all year round, because it would be in the way if you go swimming and things like that. We're gonna roll up the cover and then simply just wheel it out of the way like I just did. And then when the day of fun is done, hey, throw it back on. So the next part now that the main assembly is done, go through and tighten up everything. So tighten up your wheels, tighten up all your connections, everything like that, because we got it spaced at the right size that we want, or the length that we want. Everything is working perfectly fine. And then we'll work on the straps. The straps came together bundled pretty nice here. And what's nice about it too is they all slide into those little grooves, and I'll show you here in a second. So it'll slide into the grooves after we secure the clip to it. Gone through and we've gotten all of our straps now. So now what we're gonna do with our straps is we're gonna evenly disperse them down these little rails, which the little connectors go into. So the little connectors that we saw on there. So we're gonna go ahead and slide it right here into this railing. And then we'll scoot this one all the way down to here. And it's just nice. They got all these grooves, and that's really, really nice because it just has it in one spot. You can't really mess it up. Now you've got all of your clips. And when you go through and you get your pool cover that you want and you get it fitted into your style of pool, ours is really weird and shaped, we'll cut it, we'll get it where we want to get it, and then we'll just use these to clip into it. And once you clip it in one time, it's secured. Then it's as easy as pool cover on. Pool cover will wrap all the way up here. Super easy to install. Takes a little bit of time, just like anything, but actually super easy. Anybody can do it. Then yeah, worked out real well. I like it.
Cool.